The undefeated women's hockey team travels 329 miles into Wildcat territory for the first of a two-game series. Hello, everybody, and welcome into Lakeview Ice Arena in Marquette, Michigan. I'm Derek Steele, alongside my broadcast partner, Matt Ryder. Matt, looking at these Chippewas, it's kind of like they flipped the script from last year, starting out 2-4 in their first 6 games. Right now, they're sitting at 4-0, going into the month of November, hopefully getting a 2-game sweep here against the Northern Michigan Wildcats. What have they been able to do so successfully to be able to start off 4-0?
Yeah, Derek, it's been exciting in these first 4 games, and it's the defense, only giving up, I believe, 5 goals in the first 4 games. And along with that, it leads to great offense with the young Bucks and Saudi and Del Rey and Caitlin Williams. We have a total of 15 goals on the year. So defense has been key. We got Abraham in net tonight, and that's one thing you can expect from them tonight, and put shots on net.
First off, I do want to apologize for any audio or technical difficulties we have. I know our graphics say Bowling Green State University. It is indeed the Northern Michigan Wildcats the Chippewas are playing tonight. We had some technical difficulties on our end, so I do want to apologize for that really quickly. But Matt, looking at the Wildcats starting their season off 0-4, what do they need to do tonight to be able to get win number 1 underneath their belt?
Yeah, the Wildcats have faced some tough competition so far with Adrian and Sioux College. Coach Haney mentioned these 2 teams are one of the best in the league. So starting off to a slow start record-wise, but over the years they've been very consistent as a program, putting up wins. So this is a team you have to respect, and you have to earn this win tonight against the Wildcats.
We already mentioned it. The Chippewas are 4-0 going into this one. The Wildcats are 0-4. What a weekend it was a couple weekends ago for the Chippewas against Bowling Green. I know you were there to see it at Martin, the 2-1 overtime winner for Declan Whitus to bring the Chippewas to 4-0. Northern Michigan, they got swept by Sioux College and Adrian. It was a different story when these 2 teams last met last year. It was an 8-1 series victory for the Wildcats. Sorry, they outscored the Chippewas 8-1 at Martin. What are you looking forward to the most tonight?
I'm looking forward to offense. I know we're going to get defense, and every game we've been putting up high-scoring games. So the second game against Bowling Green, we only scored 2, but we had a ton of shots on net. And in the first game, we had 6 goals on the goalie Logan Card, and the second game we had 2. Talking with Zoe Saudi earlier this week, she said Logan Card ate her Lucky Charms that morning. She was on top of it. There's nothing much you can do. We had shots on net, and I believe we're going to see a lot more offense tonight and a lot more goals compared to last season.
Quick look around the CCWHA. Central Michigan sitting on top of it at 4-0 right now. Had their sweeps to Bowling Green and Michigan State. Northern Michigan kind of sitting in last place, struggling a little bit out of the gate. They're sitting at 0-4. Scratches for tonight. Tegan Perry is out due to a lingering upper body issue. Bree Mermeluk is away from the team right now due to personal reasons. Hopefully we will be able to see her soon. Hopefully as soon as the Adrian series next weekend. But who are your players to watch for the Chippewas tonight?
For the Chippewas, we got number 11, Leah Palmer, the assistant captain. She's had 6 assists on the year, leads the team in assists, but she sees the ice exceptionally well. Very high hockey IQ, moving the puck around, as well as Caitlin Williams moving the puck around. Our second player to watch will be Lauren Abraham. She will be in net tonight. She's allowed 2 goals this season with 47 saves. Teammates can be more aggressive due to the confidence of Abraham, but Abraham sets the tone for this team on the defensive side. So those are the 2 players we're going to be looking at tonight.
2 players for Northern Michigan. I actually got 1 player. The other player we had, Chloe Valenti, is unfortunately out due to some injury. We're not exactly sure what the extent of that injury is at the time being, but the player I got is Paris Whiteletner. Fun fact about her, she actually played with Caitlin Williams and Bree Schroer, along with another player from the Northern Michigan Wildcats. Hopefully we'll get into that relationship. But the thing about Whiteletner, she's a captain for the Wildcats. She had 3 goals, 2 assists for against Central Michigan on the road last year. She's a junior from right here in Marquette, Michigan. She's got some relationships with the Chippewas. Obviously, has that chip on her shoulder this weekend to be able to have success. Matt, you want to go into the keys of the game?
Keys to the game, number one will be win your one-on-one battles. There's going to be a lot of one-on-one battles tonight, and with our young bucks, our freshmen with Caitlin Williams, Del Rey, and Saudi, they're going to have to win the one-on-one battles tonight. And they can, and they will. They're starting to build chemistry with each other, with the lines. They're going to the second key of the game to stay active in all phases of the game. Okay, so throughout the locker room and on the bench, Del Rey mentioned that the key phrase that's been saying on both ends is stay composed no matter what. Stay composed whether you're up 2-0 or down 0-2 throughout the whole game. It's a long game, so you're going to have ups and downs, but stay composed. You've shown as a team that you've won 4 games in a row. Been in a lot of tight games, so stay composed the whole game. And the third is that capitalize on the Wildcats' mistakes. Okay, this is they're struggling to get some wins here. They're eager to get some shots on net and get some goals and try to get in the win total today. So they're going to be very active, so make sure to take advantage of all of their mistakes tonight.
Quick look at Light the Lamp. I'm up 13-6 right now. I had 2 points in the Bowling Green win. Thank you, by the way, Caitlin Williams for scoring her goal. And while I'm back on air, I want to give a big thank you to Kylie Del Rey having that hat trick Friday night against the Falcons to be able to give me that 7-point lead. Matt, you're down by 7 points right now. You get first pick tonight. Who are you going to take?
I'm going to take Noelle Simbro. So she had a goal. She had almost a goal, right, in that second game in the Bowling Green series, but the refs called it off. There was a time issue with it, and they just took the goal away, and that just killed our momentum. But I believe Noelle Simbro is going to come out here and earn a goal tonight and make her presence known tonight, and prove to the refs that goal should have counted in that game.
You got Noelle Simbro. I'm going to take someone who's leading the team in goals right now. She's had a really good season. She's found the back of the net 3 times. She is currently second on the team in goals right now. I'm taking the freshman, Zoe Saudi. Had some success with her when I picked her at MSU. So I'm going to take her again today. Hopefully she can find the back of the net a couple more times. Matt, you were able to sit down with Barnett and the alternate captain, Emily Castilny. You want to kind of tell me and walk me through what they told you today, this week in practice?
Yeah, one thing I want to say about Saudi is that that's a great pick, but she's playing very freely right now. She used to play with her sister, and it was a very toxic situation. But she was telling me that she's playing very freely, very open, and just having fun, and it's leading to success. But yes, talking with the captains, Matt Barnett and Emily Castilny, I was asking them what's making this success happen, and it's about the leadership. Everyone's buying in, everyone is composed and wants to win games and do what's best with each other. It's a very young team, 9 new players, and you got the leadership with Emily and Mac Burnett to sail the ship. But these new players are coming in at the same time, learning together and ready to get some success. So that's basically what they were saying.
Talking to Coach Haney this week, I had the chance to sit down with him. His message to the team was resilience. You look at that Bowling Green series, the goal called off by Simbo, it just looked like that wasn't the Chippewas game. There were some questionable calls, especially late in the game. It just looked like it wasn't going to be their game, but that resilience, that ability to tie it in the third period and then be able to send it into overtime. Obviously, we all know the rest of the story. Wade is scoring, finding the back of the net on the power play in overtime to send it to the overtime winner. It's going to be that resilience. That's what I'm excited to see. We got one of the best goalies in the ACHA going for the Chippewas. She had a really good game last time I was able to see her. About a month ago at Michigan State, she had a really good game against Bowling Green in that last series. So we got a really good one here. With that being said, we'll take a break, but stand by. It's the Chippewas and the Wildcats from Lakeside Arena coming up right after this on CCHN. And we're back from Lakeview Arena in Marquette, Michigan. Starters for the Chippewas are going to be number 8, Caitlin Williams, number 11, Leah Palmer, 12, Barnett, 22, Allison Haney, and 66, Brooke Huber. And net, it's going to be one of the players we told to watch out for, 29, Lauren Abraham.
She's going to be in net tonight?
She is indeed going to be in net.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we're going back and forth on who's going to be in net tonight. So
for the Wildcats, it's going to be 3, Lexi Anderson, 14, Nicole Polson, 8, Paris Wegleitner, 6, CC Cunningham. I cannot tell who that 5th skater is. And net, it's going to be 31, Lucy Bruning. The final player is for Danielle Polson for the Wildcats. And we're about to get underway here from Marquette, Michigan, the first of our 2-game series. Tomorrow we will be in the NCAA ranked Ferry Arena. I'm very excited to be able to call from there.
Very excited too. I'm going to be doing the play-by-play in that arena, so that'll be great energy over there and ready to see what we can do against these Wildcats. Trying to get
it's going to be Hubert to take the face-off for the Chippewas, and it's going to be 8, Whiteletner to take it for the Wildcats. We mentioned in pregame, Schroer, the goalie tomorrow for the Chippewas, and Williams, who's on the ice right now, played with Whiteletner, and then Joey Johnston, who we hope to see either later in tonight's game or tomorrow's game.
Yeah, they have a great, they have history against each other, and I think when you know each other, they want to bring the best out of each other when they face each other.
Face-off is won by the Wildcats. Chippewas take over in the neutral zone. That's Hubert going down the right side. Hubert's looking for a shot in net in front of the net. Saved there by Bruning. Rebound Barnett in front of the net. Knocked away. 2 early chances there for the Chippewas to get an early 1-0 lead. It's going to be circled behind the net into the right corner. Wildcats have it in the defensive zone. Bring it up. Tries to get it to Polson, is able to. Polson in front of the net, stolen. That's Palmer on the steal. Williams up ahead, Barnett on side. Barnett up ahead, Williams. Williams has it knocked away. Both teams kind of sloppy in the offensive zone here to start off early. Polson's going to run it down. That's actually 6, Cunningham who runs it down. Wildcats get a change.
Barnett will be playing forward tonight. She's getting opportunities by a net.
Palmer circles the corner. Palmer from the left right point. Up ahead. Gets it to Nixon. Back to Palmer. Palmer throws it right to a Wildcats player that was to Lindsay Walton. She throws it to. Chippewas trying to get a change. They were able to. 13, Del Rey circles the net into the left corner. Tries to get it to a teammate. It's not able to. Taken away, Del Rey has it knocked from her stick. Del Rey trying to fight for it. Goes in the corner as Whitus tries to find Whitus. Circles. Gets it to Del Rey in front of the net. Whitus will try and knock it down. Whitus with the game-winning goal against Bowling Green from Martin Ice Arena in Mount Pleasant a few weeks ago. 2-1 winners was the Chippewas. 2-minute mark here in period number 1. Beautiful Saturday afternoon from Marquette, Michigan, Lakeview Ice Arena. Derek Steele alongside my broadcast partner, Matt Ryder. Glad to have you with us. First of a 2-game series. Del Rey will dump it into the offensive zone. Chippewas get a change. Both teams will get a line change out.
After that overtime goal, coach is wanting to implement Declan Wojtas in the offensive end to see what she can do on the opposite end. She's been on defense this whole year, but let's see how she can adjust.
In front of the net, knocked away. That's knocked around. That's Simbro, 9 Noel Simbro, who's going to knock it away. Wildcats find a way to keep it on sides, though. That's Palmer, who's going to go get it in the left corner. Palmer up ahead to Whitish. Sorry, that's Simbro. Simbro has Leotino to her right. She's going to knock it into the corner. That's where Leotino will knock it away. Right to a Wildcats player. That was to 11, Ashley McFall. Pulls in, tries to go into the corners, not able to get it. Ligas 17 gets it for the Wildcats. Goes in front of the bench. There's Pulls in. Gonna try and get a shot on that up in front. Knocked around as the Chippewas are able to knock that into the corner. In the corner it is. There's a fight for the puck. Wide shot. That was Weidletner with the shot.
Huge slap shot by Whitener.
Knocked into the corner by Palmer. Chippewas trying to get it out of the zone. They're not able to. Whitus is going to go grab it in the left zone. Weidletner wearing the C on her chest. She is the captain for the Wildcats. Wildcats have it right now. Giving up in the offensive zone. Barnett tries to keep it onside. Not able to find Williams. Barnett almost had the seals. Not able to get it. That's Johnston, who whiffs on the shot. Johnston's the other player that played with Williams and Schroller. Both Williams and Schroller up from the Upper Peninsula. We're about 20 minutes away from the Williams household. 17 Castilny will take it into the offensive zone. Has it knocked off her puck, able to regroup, circles around the net. Tries to find a teammate's not able to. Barnett's going to keep it inside though. That's 66. That's Hubert. Sorry, that's Nixon who goes and knocks it down. Walton circles the net, trying to find a teammate. He's not able to, as that's another offensive zone giveaway by the Wildcats. Hubert off glass, not able to find anyone. Finally, that's Palmer who knocks it down in the right circle. Chippewas trying to regroup. There's Haney trying to knock it down. Is pushed off the puck by 17 Ligas, as that's going to be saved by Abraham.
Finally get our first stoppage. So yeah, offense has been a little rusty on both ends. Both teams moving the puck, but giving it up to the other team. And Schroer makes her first stop of the night.
Face-off will be to Schroer's right. Won by the Wildcats. Shot on that, saved by Abraham, as she pounces on that one. Shots are in 3-2 in favor of the Chippewas.
Excuse me, folks. Abraham in net tonight.
5:34 mark here in period number 1. Glad you could join us on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Chippewas made the 6-hour drive up here to Marquette to take on these Wildcats. First of a 2-game series. Castilny will go gather in the corner. It's knocked off the puck. Given up though. That's Delray with the steal. Delray up ahead. There's 61 Nixon. Castilny with the slap shot. Save. Bruning goes to her right to make the save.
Castilny has been showing that she's been wanting to take those deep slap shots, hoping to get her first goal of the season.
Anderson shot on that, saved by Abraham. Ricochets to her left. That's where Whitish will grab it. Circles the net. Whitish trying to find a teammate. It's not able to. Finally gets it into the zone to get off for a change. Nice play there by the Chippewas. Nice communication there not to get too many men on the ice call. As there's a save by Abraham with the chest. Hubert circles the net behind her own goaltender. It was interesting talking to Barnett a couple weeks ago. We talked to her about what it's like to have a goaltender like Schroer, like Abraham. She said, hey, it gives us confidence. It lets us be able to be more aggressive in the offensive zone. We've seen it from the Chippewas already this year. It's that being aggressive in the offensive zone that's going to lead to more shots. As that one ricochets off Palmer. Circles the net. That was Williams who knocks it down, gets it to a teammate. I was not able to tell who she got it to. Leotino tried to pass it up. She's able to. Simbro. Simbro's got one woman beat. Has it knocked into the corner. Haney will have a chance for a shot. Passes on it. Right around the net, as that's Leontino trying to poke it in, but Bruning pounces on the puck.
Yeah, Derek, you were saying about what Mac was saying about defense, helping out the goalies as best as possible. Last year, Abraham and Bree, they're one of the best, but they kept losing games. But they were getting 70 shots coming at them. This year, defense, the floor check is really helping them out, and they're getting about 30 shots per game at them, just giving them an extra breath and to be fully strength.
Face-off won by the Wildcats. The last stoppage of play was at the 7:33 mark here in period number 1. Williams will circle, tries to find someone. Wildcats defense is being feisty. There's another turnover by the Chippewas in the offensive zone. It's that sloppiness by both teams in the offensive zone as Abraham will pounce on it, get a stoppage in play. Face-off will be to her left.
You're exactly right, Derek. It's been rusty in the offensive end on both sides, and both teams trying to figure out how to get into their offensive sets best way possible, so they can find a ways to get shots on net.
Face-off was won by Hubert. In the corner, finally tries to knock it off the offensive zone. Chippewas are able to. Wildcats will have to regroup. Gets it onside. That was Anderson who was onside. Shot, save. That was Leitner with the shot.
Leitner, the captain for the Wildcats. Looks like Abraham's getting some action here early in the first period with 11:47 to go. Setting the tone for the defense. Giving confidence to the floor check here for the Chippewas.
Walton in for the Wildcats on the faceoff. That was Nixon who won it. 61 Gabriella Nixon for the Chippewas. Castilny trying to be a pest. Sorry, that was Saudi 18. Second on the team is Saudi in goals with 3. Delray leading the team with 4 goals on the early season. That was taken up by Hubert into the offensive zone. There's Delray who circles the net. Delray trying to find someone. Haney will knock it down. Shot on that save, rebound, and she scores! Kelly Delray leading the team in goals ads. Goal number 5 on the young season.
Goal number 5 on the year. That was that big shot by Haney. Hit the opposing team's goalie's chest and Lucy's chest, and Delray got the rebound there. Saw opportunity. Delray's always active. She's always active in the crease, making. Oh, we got a little.
As that was Haney who got sniped there by someone. Not many people here to be able to snipe Haney. It's the bench giving her some love, though.
Yeah, by her own teammate Delray. She just slipped right on the ice, and the Chippewas are in great spirits here tonight.
Love to see the Chippewas lose. As there's a shot on that save. Abraham with the save. Oh my goodness, that one looked like it was heading for the back of the net. Lauren Abraham says no thank you. As there's going to be an offsides call on the Wildcats. But what a save that was by Abraham. Like, she sprawled out to make that save. I don't know how that one didn't make it to the back of the net there.
She turned into a spider. Chippewas were going to go on the offensive end on that breakaway, and then with the opposing team took the puck away, and Abraham just turned into a spider and just made sure that puck did not go near the net. Made an impressive play on the defensive end.
Leontino had her shot blocked off the faceoff. Castilny will try and go knock it down. I believe there might be an icing call. Yes, there is on the Wildcats. Faceoff will go into the offensive zone for the Chips.
Leontino just knocked right into number 11, Ashley McFall, which is, her last name is Fall, and they fell right into each other. But defense is showing their stripes here for the Chippewas. Both teams continuing to find their offensive reps here and try to get the puck in the net.
Hubert loses the faceoff. That's Burnett, who's able to gather in the corner, though. Gets it off to Williams. Williams tries to find Hubert's, not able to. That was Whitus who tried to keep it on the offensive zone. Hits off the player, though. Ricochets out. Williams will go onsides, barely. Williams in front of the net, tried to find Barnett. Has that stolen, though. Wildcats faithful like to see that play there by the defense. Pulls in too strong on the pass. Palmer with it, has it knocked off a stick. Williams goes through Hubert's legs. Hubert will regroup. Almost tries to grab it in the corners, not able to.
That puck is just skipping down the net, down the ice here, trying to control the puck for both teams, trying to get a good handle on it.
Something to watch out, especially in the second period. They're only doing one cut of the ice, so the Zamboni isn't coming out between the first and second period. That's just something to watch out for, especially in the second period. Walton has the puck stolen. Up ahead. There's Delray. Delray. Oh, nifty move by Delray. Tries to get it. Oh, just wide.
Delray being a little shifty there with the handles.
You know who had it that almost had that rebound goal there? Saudi. That would have given me an additional 2 points if she was able to find the back of the net. She had the goalkeeper beat, just wasn't able to finish on the shot.
Yeah, that puck is just moving nonstop. Both teams just, like I said, just trying to handle the puck, have control on it.
There's Bruning, who's going to put her big glove over it. Knocks the goalpost off its hinges.
So you can see that Del Rey being very active in this period, having a goal already, number 5 on the year. She just can't stop scoring. And also helping out her teammates. So we have 8.5 minutes to go. Let's see what the Chippewas can do.
11:30 minute mark here in period number 1. Chippewas holding on to a 1-0 lead. First of 2 game series here. Game number 2 will be a 1 o'clock puck drop from Berry Event Center here in Marquette. As there's going to be a whistle. Goal gets knocked off its hinges again by Bruning.
Never been to the Berry Center, Derek, but I'll be doing play-by-play there, and I heard great things, and it's a great arena, and maybe get a lot of fans and have a great atmosphere. So I'm excited to do that with you, do that broadcast with you.
Williams loses the face-off in front of Bruning. That's where Cunningham was able to grab it, 16 CC Cunningham. Castilny is going to run off after it. Icing was waved off. Castilny tries to find a teammate. Defensive turnover there. Anderson is going to go run after it in the corner. Oh, nice move there by Williams. Gets knocked off the puck by behind from Anderson. Is able to find a teammate there. Bruning will knock the puck to her left. Simbro collects. Simbro whiffs on her pass. Kept in onside by Haney. Haney pestered, finally gives it up. Anderson wasn't able to find it. That's where Nixon will grab it in neutral zone. Palmer backs up. Puck circles. Abraham will knock it down, give it to Palmer, sorry. McFall keeps it. Gives it up. That was to Williams. Williams gives it back up to McFall.
Just keep passing it to the other team, both sides. Just trying to getting in their offensive zones and controlling it. And both teams
13:55 minute mark. 13:05, sorry, here in period number 1. Shots 10-7 in favor of the Chippewas. There's Hubert. Hubert trying to create something. Hubert shot on that. Just wide of Bruning. Whitish will try and get it. She's able to get it to Barnett. Barnett has her pass blocked. That's where Nixon's going to try and grab it. Gets it to Whitish. Whitish will line up on a shot. Whitish. Bruning pounces on it.
That was a great slap shot by Whitish. She says she loves to focus on her slap shot. And that you heard that one from a mile away. Fans, don't forget that the CMU Club Hockey Network YouTube channel is your one-stop shop for highlights, exclusive interviews, and full game broadcasts for CMU Women's D2 and Men's D3 hockey. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so as to never miss a moment of Chippewa hockey. Just go to the YouTube channel and search CMU Club Hockey Network to find the channel.
Williams will take the face-off, loses it. That was Weidlettner who wins the face-off. Williams grabs it in the behind the net. Tries to get it to Saudi. He's not able to. Palmer knocks it away. From Cunningham. Sorry, that was from Anderson. That's Cunningham with the puck right now. Palmer, Bruning. As there's Weidlettner to reel it in. He's going to go the ice. Gives it up. There's Johnston. Johnston shot on that, saved by Abraham. As that puck looked to trickle away from Abraham for a split second, she was able to regroup and repounce on that puck.
Yeah, Leitner, being the captain as she is, controlling that puck down for the breakaway, going into the defensive end for the Chippewas, but just couldn't find success scoring a goal.
Okay, here's a little tidbit for you. One, Johnston for the Wildcats. She's normally a goalie. She's skating. She's a defenseman for the Wildcats tonight. They're down a couple of players. They need every skater they can get tonight.
Yeah, both teams are low on players, so both teams are going to try to deal with the adversity and see what they can do.
As we mentioned in pregame, Chloe Valentine was a scratch for the Wildcats today. Johnston filling in for her spot today. Wildcats bench is already a little low. Having that loss of Valentine, though, your leading scorer, she was second in all of ACHA play yesterday. Is that Polzen shot on that. Weidlettner whiffs, falls down. But that's a big loss there if you're the Wildcats. Shot on that, Abraham. Nice save by Abraham going to her right to knock that puck away from Weidlettner.
That's a good point, Derek. You know, the Wildcats 0-4 on this season so far, and to have your best player just go out like that, it takes a huge hit on the team, just trying to get on the right path in the winning column. And so the captains and other normal players are going to have to fill in for the success to get a win here tonight.
14:57 mark here in period one. Face-off won by the Chippewas, right of Abraham. I almost said Schroer there. Almost said Schroer, but that's Abraham in net.
Wouldn't blame you. We've been going back and forth if it was going to be in net. So.
Coach Haney going with Abraham tonight, so that means hopefully we'll see Schroer tomorrow afternoon. Get to face her hometown Wildcats from the big rink at that. Shot net by Polzen. Rebound as Abraham's able to knock both of those shots away.
Abraham's vision is elite, just like her eyes are glued on that puck at all times.
It's fun watching both Abraham and Schroer play. Both goalies are really good, but they have really unique styles of goaltending. Or you look at Joel Drucker for the men's team. He's got a really different style as well. He's more of like that Jonathan Quick, likes to always be moving. But you look at each goalie, they're going to have their own style. It's been a lot of fun to watch both Schroer and Abraham play this year. And there's another stop by Abraham. Kicks that to her left with her stick.
Yeah, she's just always, her eyes are always on the puck, always moving. Even when the puck's like 50 yards away, she's just always staying.
Biggest shot on net as that was knocked away. Kept on sides though. Hubert tries to knock it away. She was able to. That was Polzen 4 who was able to keep it on sides originally for the Wildcats. Gathers some puck right now. Palmer is trying to pester her. That's Delray 13. There's Saudi. Saudi goes to grab the free puck. Regrouping in the circle. Palmer shot on net. Knocked around. That one was wide of Bruning. Nixon, wide. Palmer will gather. Regroups into her defensive zone. Looks like the Chippewas weren't able to get a line change there as Nixon goes on sides. Nice play there by Saudi to stay behind the blue zone to be able to keep that play on sides. Race for the puck, won by Palmer. She's going to circle the net up ahead to Delray. Sorry, that's Saudi. Cunningham Cunningham falls, loses the puck. Haney has stood in front of the Wildcats bench. Wildcats come out of the scrum with the puck. Palmer with it though. Just dumps it. That's Wilson to Mariah Wilson trying to get the puck. First ice time of the night for Wilson. Simbro gives it up. White is able to regroup though. Kistilny's going to go in front of the bench, try and get it. She's not able to. Simbro has it. Palmer looking. Tries to get it to Liatino. Puck is just a little out of the reach of Liatino though. Simbro's going to go regroup in the corner. Simbro, Chippewas setting up the offense. Liatino shot wide. Wilson will try and knock it down. That's going to make it all the way out to Kistilny at the blue line. Tries to get it to Liatino. Streaking towards Bruning, just a little bit out of her reach. That puck was from Simbro. Wildcats finally able to get it. Cunningham up ahead, gets it to Polson, who's going to give it up to Whitus. Kistilny, back to Whitus. Whitus is going to try and find Barnett, able to. Can we talk about the leadership from Barnett, though? Normally a defenseman is willing to go up to forward to play tonight. There's Williams. Williams tries to find Hubert, not able to. Hubert will grab it in the corner, right of Bruning. There's Williams in front of the net. Shot. And there's a chance by Barnett's able to whip on it, though. Williams has it poked away. That was McFall who pokes it away. Another offensive turnover there. 27 seconds left in the period, though. 25 seconds. Wildcats are going to try and get one more shot off. 20 seconds. Into the corner. Circles the net. Give up in the offensive zone. 14 seconds. Hubert. 10 seconds. That one's going to go the length of the ice. I expect the icing. There it is. 4.4 seconds left. Chippewas will be in the offensive zone.
Keep in mind, I'm sorry, folks, we won't have the first intermission for you. We'll go straight into the second period.
That's just 4.4 seconds left. As the time will expire. After one period, it's Chippewas 1, Wildcats 0. We'll be right back after this quick break. And we're back from Lakeview Ice Arena here in Marquette, Michigan, about to start period number 2. Face-off is won by the Chippewas. That's Nixon trying to get it. Del Rey's going to go towards the net corner. There's Nixon, shot on net, saved by Bruning. Wildcats on the attack. Wide of Abraham. Anderson's going to grab it. Gets it right to Del Rey. Del Rey trying to pass it ahead to Saudi. Instead goes to Palmer. Sorry, that's Nixon. That's Anderson who pokes Nixon off the puck. If there's going to be a whistle, I believe there might be a delayed penalty coming here. See?
Yeah, there's a whistle, and then it was very delayed.
It's just an offsides call, a delayed offsides call, I think. The faceoff was right outside of the Chippewas offensive zone. Wildcats have it though, behind the net. Finds a teammate, is able to find Anderson. Anderson tries to give it up, is not able to, is able to regroup though. Williams keeps it on sides. There's Haney to keep it on sides now. Haney trying to track it down again. It goes in the corner. That's where Williams will try and pick it up. Is not able to. Williams out to Palmer. Palmer by the blue line. Palmer shot on net. Knocks off of Simbro. Ligas might have a breakaway. Ligas shot on that right at Abraham. She didn't even have to move that glove to make that save.
Oh, that was the captain for no, that wasn't the captain. That was number 17, Christina. That was a slap shot, and Abraham just sat there and grabbed it and didn't even blink. Caught it standing straight up.
Face-off will be to Abraham's left, won by the Chippewas. Barnett, up ahead, Williams kick puck, no call. McFall able to regroup, kicks it out. Whitus able to get it into the offensive zone. Whitus is going to have a shot on that, just wide. Hits off the top crossbar for Whitus. Whitus, once again on sides. Whitus is going to try and go closer than that. Shot on that. Bruning saves it.
Wow, you can tell Whitus is being very aggressive on offense.
You think that overtime winner gave her some confidence on the offensive side?
Yeah, and I think the teammates and Coach Haney definitely wants her to be more aggressive on offense because she has a great shot, great powerful shot, and she took it down the ice there and went all the way into the crease and gave her a best shot.
2:07 mark here in period number 2. Shot 16-14 in favor of the visiting Chips. That one's knocked away. I can't tell who knocked it away. I think it might have been Palmer. Gets it up to Williams, though. Williams is going to circle shot on that just high. Bruning tries to get it with the gloves, not able to. That was out of reach from Williams. Williams trying to get it behind the net. Williams. There's a fight for the puck. Williams comes out with it. Tries to get it to Hubert. Hubert's going to collect in the corner. Pestered by a defender. Wildcats will come out. Williams tries to grab it. It's not able to. That's Hubert who has it. Hubert shot on net. Saved by Bruning as she's going to hold on for the whistle.
Oh, in the first 3 minutes here, the Chippewas are being very aggressive from Hubert, Wojtas, and Caitlin Williams, both getting shots on net here. So that's great to see, Derek, to see the offense starting to light up here in the beginning of the second period.
The Chips are loose right now. The whole team is loose. We saw them on the bus on the way to. They were singing. They had music playing from their speaker. They're a loose bunch. I know we said the same thing on the trip to MSU. They had the speaker playing music. They had Siri saying a bunch of stuff. There's going to be a shovel pass. That shovel pass was from Whitus. That puck's going to go right outside of the Wildcat zone. But going back to my point, they're a loose bunch right now. they're playing and they're having a bunch of fun, and it's showing in how they're playing that they're having fun.
Yeah, they're not letting the 4-0 undefeated season.
Abraham tries to make the save as she's able to pounce on that. I would have liked Abraham maybe to let that hit off the glass, regroup a little bit. She kind of tipped it with the glove. Luckily, she was able to pounce on it, get the whistle.
Yeah, most importantly, she kept that puck out of the goal. So
stolen. Tries to get it to Del Rey, has it stolen. Shot on that, Abraham with the save. There's Ligas with the shot.
Her technique is very unique. She's just, oh, that rhymed. But
technique is unique, it does rhyme.
No, but she's very in sync of where the puck is going while these Wildcats are taking the shots. Like, she's bending right when that puck goes low. She's seeing the puck very well, too.
Almost a breakaway for the Chippewas. That would have been Del Rey with the breakaway. Nixon with it, though, into the offensive zone as it's stolen. Cassini will grab it at mid-ice. Drifts back into the zone. There's Palmer. Palmer tries to find a teammate. Able to find Del Rey. Del Rey has a kick. No call, though. I like these refs letting these teams play. It's been a really clean game from both teams so far. Del Rey almost with the breakaway once again. But going back to my point, it's been a really clean game by both teams so far.
Oh, yeah.
No penalties.
Yep, no penalties. Just active puck going back and forth on this ice between both teams here.
There's Williams. How much do you think Williams would love to score at some point in this series?
Oh, she wants to try to score as much as she can.
You can tell she's licking her chops.
Oh yeah, she is. She's having fun out here.
3-on-1. There's Johnston. Johnston with the shot on that in front of Abraham. Knocks it wrong. Abraham's able to pounce on it. Another scoring chance there by the Wildcats. Another stellar series there by Abraham, though.
No, Wildcats were able to get an offensive set going. They
had 3-on-1 there.
They had 3-on-1. They had numbers. They had great passing. But Abraham, our goalie, our #1 goalie, was there to make the stop to kill that momentum.
14:38 point here in period number 2. Shots are 17-17. Speaking of 17, that's Cassini behind the net. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Cassini's going to take it out. Gets it back at mid-ice. She's going to dump it into the zone. Go off in a chase. No, she's not going off. There's Walton, who's going to take it outside. As it's stolen by Barnett, though. Barnett will chase the puck. Goes behind the net. Wildcats will be able to grab it. Keep it onside. Dumps it, though. Castellini tried to find Barnett. Barnett might have had a breakaway there, and she was able to streak towards that puck. There's Johnston. Johnston will have a shot on that as she trips and falls. Not able to get the shot off. There's Barnett. Zimbro. We once again want to apologize for any audio technical difficulties here, as well for the graphics. I know it says Bowling Green. We had some technical difficulties today trying to get the graphics and the audio figured out. Hopefully we'll have that fixed for tomorrow, game 2 of this series. There's Del Rey, who Haney, but there's going to be a penalty coming up. I believe that might be on Haney. See what the call is, though.
Yeah, Saudi's coming in for Haney here.
Williams shot on that just wide.
Williams had a great shot opportunity. Saudi was coming down the line, but just passed her stick.
Knocked off the puck was Ligas. I don't know if there was actually a penalty there, because both teams have touched the puck, so I don't think that might have been a penalty. The ref might have been just holding his arm to show the line, to show the blue line.
I think they waved it off.
There's Williams knocked off the puck. Del Rey shot on that save by Bruni.
Great vision by Del Rey to see that, but the goalie for the opposing team able just to stop that.
Del Rey circles in the corner. Williams in front of the net. Saudi wasn't able to capitalize. I like the pink tape on Saudi's stick today, though.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. Looking really clean. hopefully it can lead to some powerful goals.
You know, I would like that today.
Yeah, you would definitely like that. I would like that too, but...
Shot on net, saved by Bruning. I believe that was Del Rey on the shot. Tried to go circle the net, the old trick the goalie. Just sneak it in.
She loves using that backhand, going behind the goalie, and just trying, like you said, just trying to sneak it in the corner over there.
She had that backhanded goal against Michigan State.
Yep.
She had this breakaway exact chance, was able to capitalize on it.
And
hit the crossbar.
She has 5 goals to attest to it.
There's Johnston streaking up the right side. Knocked off the puck, able to regroup though. Somehow, I thought she crossed the blue line. No call for offside, so. Simbro. Sorry, that's Whitus. Tried to find Wilson, wasn't able to. Castilni's going to skate over to grab the puck behind the net. Able to find Whitus. Whitus there, Simbro. Nixon. Chippewas will have numbers. Nixon. He's going to try and get a shot on that just wide of Bruning. Nixon with it in front of the net. She's hassled, shot on that, saved by Bruning, and she's going to hold on for the whistle.
Great job by Nixon, just way to facilitate the puck in the zone in between the Wildcats and her teammates. You know, she's been a great contribution to the line with Saudi and Del Rey. And Del Rey and Saudi, they've been the lead scorers on that line. But those 2 players have talked highly on Nixon on that line, having great chemistry between each other. Here's in the corner. Mac Burnett, the captain, kicking it out to the Wildcats. Williams trying to control the puck, going behind the net here. Into the corner, battling out between these 2 teams. Wildcats kicking it out to the right side of the ice. And you got the Chippewas having numbers over the Wildcats here in the corner. Back to Mac Burnett.
Barnett, up ahead, Williams. Williams is going to get it to Hubert. Hubert, on sides. Hubert's going to try and get a shot off. Isn't able to. Gets it to Barnett, though. Barnett shot on that, saved by Bruning. Rebound. It's to the Wildcats. 9-minute mark here in period number 2. Chippewas holding on to a 1-0 lead here in game 1 of this 2-game series. Make sure to stay for the next stoppage and play. We'll have this day in Chippewas history. We got a good one for today.
I'm excited. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited.
There's Williams. Williams tried to go to backhand, wasn't able to. Good defense there by the Wildcats. That was Weiglettner defending Williams. It's McFall who knocks it away. Williams able to regroup though. Gets it to a teammate. In front of the net, no one was home though, as that one's going to be cleared by the Wildcats. Hubert knocked down is Hubert. No call though, but there's going to be a whistle. See what the call is. There is a penalty. It's going to be Weiglettner to go to the box.
Like you said, Derek, these 2 teams, especially the Chippewas here in the second period, being very aggressive on offense, spreading the puck to different players like Wojtas and Williams and Del Rey, just spreading the puck. Castilni doing a great job facilitating the puck, as well as Palmer, leading the team with assists this year.
Okay, you ready for this day in Chippewas history?
Let's go. What is it?
Okay, this day in Chippewas history, this isn't CMU specific. We talked about it in the opening series. It's the 50th year of Title IX. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Title IX.
Heck yeah.
Celebrating 50 years. 1972 was the passing of Title IX. Equal play for women and men. But there's a shot on that. And she scores! Del Rey on the backhand makes it 2-0 on the power play.
Unbelievable. This girl cannot stop. She is being very effective, very active on this end. I mean, rebounds are huge. The captains have been talking about the rebounds while on offense and defense are huge, and they lead to breakaways. And Del Rey, it seems like she's just looking for those rebounds and just pouncing on it, while everyone else is just not acting on it. and Delray just taking advantage of that, and second goal of the day, and with 6 on the year.
It's going to be a timeout, Wildcats. But going back, I thought someone just said
Someone
Matt.
just say Matt.
It sounded like Emily, didn't it?
It did. I mean, people have been saying my name, but you know, it's the other team, so we don't.
We love Castilny. Castilny, she's got a character on her.
She's the best. She's a great talker. She loves to talk, and you know, sometimes she doesn't need to talk, but you know, but she loves to. She's a great person. She gave us a ride to the bus this morning, and we were on a 5-hour bus ride trip. So, but she's been doing really well here tonight, facilitating the puck. Like I said, along with Palmer with 6 assists on the year, and she's taking some shots beyond the arc. So I'm hoping she can get a little closer and notch her first goal of the year.
Beyond the arc. That's a basketball term in hockey.
Is that a basketball term?
That is a basketball term.
I can't help it, man. I can't. I think the fans know what I'm talking about, right, guys? Comment in the section if you can't. You probably can't, though.
Okay, if you're Coach Jim Higgins for the Wildcats right now, what are you telling your team down 2-0 at the 9:58 mark here in the second period?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're starting to get a little chemistry going on the offensive end, but Abraham is just doing her thing. 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Like I said, both teams are being very effective on the offensive end, so just continue getting those shot opportunities and trust your offense, and see what you can do against our goalie, Abraham. Because if she's going to have a good night like Logan Carr did, right, again in the Bowling Green series, it was very hard to be effective on her. When a goalie's in the groove, it's very hard to get her out of the groove. I was talking to Joe Drucker about that. I was like, how do we get out of the groove? How do we get the opposing team's goalie out of the groove? And there's like, not much. You can't do much. So continue to just take shots and hope you can get it past our goalie, Abraham.
It's not like Bruning's had a bad game so far, though. She's made 20 saves on 22 shots. The one shot, she was flat out beaten on the Delray second goal, the power play backhand goal. The first one was a rebound. Delray came out of nowhere, was able to notch it in the back of the net to make a 1-0 lead. Bruning made some really good saves. There's been some saves that kind of look like what Abraham's able to do.
Yeah, she's been doing really well. The problem is we have the superhero Delray on our team. And that's a problem for opposing teams in the future, so watch out.
Excited to see Delray go back to Illinois in the Loyola Chicago series. I was talking to her about that last Sunday actually, and we were kidding around, and she was like, "Yeah, I already have some friends, some family coming back to that series. It's gonna be a little bit of a homecoming for her and Abraham, both from the great state of Illinois."
That gives players the confidence to bring the best out of their game in those type of situations.
Nice play there by McFall, able to get back on the puck to erase the breakaway from Simbro. Shot on that, saved by Abraham.
That's my goalie, Abraham. Abraham doing really well, just like seeing the puck really well tonight. I'm getting too excited, man. Abraham, her eyes are just locked in on that puck, even when it's like I said, 50 yards away. And, you know, she's having a cool, calm, collective, composed face right now, but I'm sure she's having fun getting in that groove. Whenever a goalie's in that groove, it's hard to stop.
Something I've seen really improve from this team. There's Williams is able to dump it in that. Burnett shot on net, saved by Bruning. Rebound though, Burnett's fighting for it. Behind the net, there's Williams. But going back to my point, something I've seen improved from this team a lot is that chemistry. They seem to be working more as a unit versus just 5 individual skaters right now. Something I've seen, at least personally, improved a lot from the last time I saw them against Michigan State.
Yeah. And like you said, Bruning is getting a lot of opportunities here to make stops. So she is doing really well tonight.
Nixon. There's Williams, has the puck knocked away. That was Whiteletner who knocks the puck away. Haney almost had a steal, was not able to complete it though. Burnett knocks it away right in front of her own bench. Haney's going to try and fight for it. Wasn't able to get it to it. There's Johnston. Johnston, block shot from Palmer. Barnett. We mentioned a lot of Williams and Shore being both from the Upper Peninsula and how they played with Weileitner and Johnston. Shore and Johnston, both goalies normally, they became really good friends playing hockey up here with each other. Abraham pounces on that puck for the whistle.
Yeah, whenever two teammates are playing on different teams and when they come together, it's always respect, and I feel like they bring, like I said, the best games out of each other. And after the games, they come together, and there's a mutual respect there.
12:07 mark here in period number 2. First of a 2-game series as Abraham interrupts me to make that save. Nice save. It looked like she had to do a little bunny hop to make that save.
Yeah, but like the defenders in the floor check for CMU was blocking her vision, and she still made that catch. Unbelievable.
Saudi tried to grab it, wasn't able to. There's a Wildcat right there. That's McFall. Stolen though. Got a Cimbro on the steal. Sorry, that's Whitus. Derek Steele, alongside my broadcast partner Matt Ryder. Game one of this 2-game series from Marquette, Michigan. Game 2, 1 o'clock puck drop. We will be live at about 12:35, hopefully tomorrow, with our pregame show. Hopefully we'll have another good game tomorrow afternoon. This one's shaping out to be a really competitive defensive game. 2-0 lead for the Chippewas. And there's Delray getting sniped.
Big trip by Delray from the Wildcats.
Palmer shot wide. Delray is going to knock it down. By the blue line, off the boards, tried to get it to Nixon, was able to. Delray gets it back though. Delray in the corner from the right point. Wildcat whipped on that shot. I couldn't tell who that was. I think that might have been Johnston or Weileitner. Johnston almost had a breakaway chance. He's able to get back up though. Tried to get the puck back, isn't able to. Delray's going to dump it into the offensive zone, go off for a change. It's going to be Nixon to come onto the ice for Delray. Cimbro also comes on. Still kick puck from Cimbro, doesn't work. Weileitner has it knocked away. That was Haney. Abraham saved. That was Colson on the shot.
Another save by Abraham.
14:04 mark here, period number 2. Beautiful Saturday afternoon from Marquette, Michigan.
This is a very great arena to be broadcasting. Great view from us up here.
Oh, you couldn't. This is probably one of the best views I've had from a hockey arena.
Oh yeah, you can see everything from one end to the other, and seeing our Chippewas go to work here.
Out of town scoreboard check really quickly. The Red Wings find themselves down right now, 1-0. Wild just scored early in that game to make it a 1-0 lead. Man, have the Red Wings been struggling outside of the gate? They started off 2-0-1, I believe. They've dropped the last few. Struggle from our hometown Red Wings though. Colson kick puck. Saved though. Cunningham almost had a shot.
Wow, that was scary. A lot of rebounds there.
Oh, buddies, and that gets through. Go Wildcats! Lexi Anderson cuts into the lead.
Wow, the home crowd being loud to that first goal. First goal of the game. But like I said, when I was talking just now, there's a lot of rebounds going around in that crease, and that's trouble for a goalie. Like, that puck is just bouncing around in the crease. Her eyes has to be constantly moving, and it gives her a very low chance to be able to keep that puck out of the zone. Here's Palmer hitting it to the left side here. Delray taking charge down the line, going against 4 defenders up for the Wildcats. Kicking it out to the left side here.
To where Palmer will run back and grab the puck. Tries to get it into offensive zone, is able to. Icing's going to be waved off though. That one tried to be saved by Haney. He's not able to. That's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. I thought the refs might have called icing there. No call, though. Pulls in with it. Has it knocked away. It's going to be a foot race for the puck. Hubert is going to win the foot race. Hubert shot on net. Just wide and behind the net. Palmer's going to retreat to grab it. Retreats in their own zone. Tries to get it to Del Rey, isn't able to. Johnson whiffs on the receiving pass. Palmer wins the foot race to the puck. Tried to go the length of the ice to Del Rey, wasn't able to. There was McFall to intercept it. Seems to be a new life from the Wildcats, only down one here.
Yeah, Wildcats really gaining momentum. Chippewas need to make a stand and stop that momentum and get it back on their side.
Castillny along the boards, able to get it to Hubert. Hubert Pestra gives it up. Actually able to get it to Castillny. Castillny's going to go the length of the ice. Emily Castillny shot on that, saved by Bruning. Tried to go low through the 5-hole. Bruning was able to shut it to make the save.
Great opportunity by Castillny there. Just didn't have enough power there, but had the opportunity to have the shot.
Nixon shot on that, and she scores! Gabriella Nixon making it a 3-1 game.
Nixon's second goal of the year. First one was at state, and now here to go up by 2 goals here. And perfect timing, because earlier this week when I was talking to Saudi and Del Rey, they were talking about being in the same line as Nixon, and Del Rey, Saudi making a stand here on offense with high scoring goals. But Nixon being a part of that party and notching in another goal here.
Did you hear Haney there? Good job, Gabby. We talked about nicknames on the way up. Gabby is one of the ones, as she is down right now. That's not a good sign. She's able to get up under her own power.
I think that's Noel Simbro. Noel Simbro just got smacked into their boards coming into the bench here.
No call from the refs, though. They're letting these two teams play so far.
Barnett coming in for her, though.
Poked away by Bruning. Is there's going to be a whistle? I don't know what the call is. It's going to come outside of the Wildcat zone, though.
Yeah, Barnett talking to the ref there. I didn't she was just smacked into the boards, and they kept playing.
Did they want a penalty there? It's 5-on-4 right now. There's Barnett right in front of the Chips bench talking to the ref.
No, it's 5-on-5 right now.
5-on-5, so there wasn't any. I don't know what that stoppage of play was there.
Well, Barnett was just trying to make a case that her teammate Simbro just got smacked and wanted
a penalty there.
Yeah. Refs being respectful, giving her the opportunity to say her say.
Refs have actually had a really good game so far. They've called it very evenly both ways. We only have the Weidleckner penalty so far. As that one's intercepted. Speaking of Weidleckner, she's the one that intercepted. Gets it ahead to Walton. Stolen though, Palmer with the steal. Palmer has Williams. She's going to go in herself though. Circles to the right point. Finally gets it to Williams behind the net. Williams in front of the net. Barnett knocked away. There's Lagus. Lagus will go the length of the ice.
Wildcats got numbers.
Reminder, stay tuned for the second intermission report. We'll have game updates from here, plus a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 1:56 left in the second period.
Both teams seem to be a little sluggish coming here at the end of under 2 minutes to go. As Abraham just fixing the goal there, it was a little crooked.
That's the same goal that came out on Bruning a couple times in the first period. Nixon, who loses the face-off. Brain went blank there for a second.
Happens to the best of us.
Delray. Is Delray going to have another hat trick? Shot on that. Oh, off of Bruning. Nice save there by Bruning, though.
Hit the top bar. Oh my God, super close.
Saudi Pester double. Pester double. That does not sound good. Does not sound appetizing at all.
I don't know if that's a word. Gotta look it up.
Pester?
Pester, is that a word?
Pester is a word.
Oh, I just don't know my vocabulary.
1:17 left in the period. That's McFall who chases it down, retreats in their own zone. Saudi tries to knock it down, gets it to Johnson, though. Johnson's going to dunk. Abraham goes after. Leaves it for Castilny. Castilny right back to McFall. Tries to get it stolen. There's Saudi with it. Saudi with 54 seconds left in the period. Leaves it for Nixon. Nixon shot on that. Yes, he scores! Second of the net for Gabriella Nixon.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. So what happened there? Chippewas had momentum going down the ice, and Saudi was controlling the puck and kicked it out to Nixon, and Nixon just took a slap shot and found the promised land. And this is exactly what I'm saying. This line, Nixon, Saudi, Del Rey. This is what's been converting to goals this season, and now they're a total of 19.
Hey Matt, you want to know something?
What's that?
Del Rey's going to try and get a shot on that. And she's able to. Bruning knocks it away, though.
Almost called it there. That would have been awesome.
Saudi got the assist there. I got a point for like the lamp.
Good for you.
Nixon hat trick. Oh, just off of Bruning. Knocked away in front of the net as Bruning's going to knock onto it.
Well, as I was saying on that line is creating most of the goals for this season. There's been 19 goals of the season, and I believe we're at around 11, 12 of them have been through that line. So that's been a powerful line, and Nixon with 2 goals here, 3 on the season. This is a very scary offense.
Is this a coming out party for Nixon?
This could be. We already saw Saudi and we already saw Del Rey, and Nixon's just starting to find a groove here.
See, offensive attack for the Chippewas, it's been really good so far this year. Nixon's going to have a chance for a hat trick just wide of Bruning. 8 seconds left. Haney's going to chase it down. 3 seconds left, as this will take us to the second intermission. At the end of 2 periods, Chippewas are up 4-1. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the second intermission report right after this.
We are back here at CCHN. I'm Matt Ryder. We're here at Lakeview Arena in Marquette, Michigan, driving 5+ hours from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. And so recapping the first 2 periods here. First period, back and forth, very sloppy on offense. And but Del Rey was able to get a goal there in the first period off a rebound. And find Pater and get this offense kind of in the right foot. And that's what we saw in the second period. The offense for CMU was very aggressive from a lot of players, starting with Williams and Wojtas, just being aggressive, going into the crease and finding opportunities. Wojtas gaining that momentum after getting that game winner against Bowling Green in the last game. So she's seeing that she has a nasty slap shot and that she can use it from the best of her abilities and create opportunities. But Nixon was able to get 2 goals here in the second period, 3rd on the year, and it was from the second one was from an assist by Saudi. Obviously, Shoddy trying to be effective here offensively, not getting any goals, but using her stick skills to find other players to notch these goals. And Del Rey also had her second goal of the night off a rebound, staying consistent, staying composed while that puck is just bouncing off and staying in the crease and making sure that puck is going in, because most goals go in by rebound. So she knows that, and she's taking advantage of those opportunities. But like I said, Nixon is being a big part of this offense. This line with Saudi, Del Rey, and Nixon. That's a line that's the chemistry is very good, and so chemistry is still needs to be learned throughout the whole team. If they've only played 4 games together, going into this 5th one here. But as Saudi was saying, this line has a lot of chemistry, and they feel very comfortable with playing with each other, and it's showing here with Nixon possibly just having a coming out party. She had a goal against State, but Saudi, Nixon, and Del Rey with at least 3 goals in the season, just controlling this offense with 19 goals scored as an offense as a whole, and 11 and 12 total between those 3 players. Also in the second period, we have Lexi Anderson had an opportunity off a rebound of Abraham. Abraham just was being lights out throughout this game, but that puck stayed in the crease. And we saw in the state series, we needed to be more effective in kicking that puck away from the crease, helping Abraham out. And that puck was just bouncing around, and it ended up going in the goal and making it 4-1 game so far, going into the 3rd period. But also Kostilny, Palmer just creating opportunities with their passing skills. Kostilny also being aggressive on offense, putting that puck on net, hoping to get her first goal of the season. And so as we look around, out-of-town scoreboard, the Detroit Red Wings, they play tomorrow at 7 p.m. At Buffalo. It's actually going to be Monday. My apologies. And then the Grand Rapids Griffins, they play tonight against the Texas Stars, I believe at 8 p.m. And Saginaw Spirit will also play tonight versus Mississauga Steelheads. We'll wrap it up here at CCHN. I'm Matt Ryder, and we'll be back for the 3rd period with Derek Steele.
And we're back from Lakeview Ice Arena here in Marquette, Michigan. Chippewas holding on to a 4-1 lead going into period number 3. Matt, what did we see from specifically the Saudi-Nixon line in period 2 that gave them success?
We saw that they're deadly. They're going to be deadly. They have been deadly this whole season, and they will continue to be deadly. And it's showing with Nixon. Nixon didn't get much goals in the season so far, but coming out party tonight with 2 goals. A total of 3 on the year. There's Caitlin Williams controlling the puck.
Wilson's going to try and run it down. Is there's going to be icing? Williams not happy about that icing with the little slap of the stick there.
Yeah, we haven't really been seeing her being effective today. You know, because when you see her play, she usually just jumps out of the screen, and you can just see her that she's like implementing, putting her footprint in the game. But other players are getting involved, and I think it's the different sets just coming in. And so let's see how Williams will respond here in the third.
Face off with to Abraham's left, won by the Chips. Tried to get it to Simbro, wasn't able to, knocked off her, off her stick. Right in front of us, down below. Wilson will try and run it down, is not able to, as that one's going to go past Johnston. Whiteletner with it. Wilson will run it down. In the corner, Wegleitner, shot on net, rebound! There's no whistle as that one's going to come out with the Wegleitner. Nice series there from Abraham, not letting that one in the back of the net. Shot wide.
Abraham doing crisscross applesauce while that puck was in the crease.
Simbro, 1-on-1. Has it knocked off her line. Simbro, shot on net, and she took it. Not necessarily what she wanted to do. Something ended up in the back of the net, not the puck.
Derek, I don't think I've ever seen that live. Noelle Simbro was going down the line, and she tried to take a shot and trips, and she's literally in the goal right now, and she's slow to get up.
She's able to get up and get off the ice under her own power.
Clap it up for Noelle Simbro. Taking a tough hit.
Not what I like to see if you're the fan of the Chippewas, though.
No.
She had that big hit in the second period.
No, she
goes into the net hard. Hopefully she's able to return tonight, if not tomorrow.
No, she's definitely going to be... There's Coach Haney talking to the lines here.
Haney coaching from the bench.
That's great communication there. Gabby knew exactly what Coach was saying, and she got right in her spot.
Saudi. There's some movement in front of the whistles, though. That was still right into the deck. Palmer's going to chase it down. No icing called. Don't know about the non-icing there, especially for the one on the Chippewas early in the period. Nonetheless, it was a no call. Defensive turnover by Palmer. That's Anderson trying to fight for it. Goes behind the net. Anderson still with it. Pestered behind the net. Palmer will come out with it. Delray quickly. Nixon. Over to Saudi. Nice shake down there by Saudi. Gets it into the zone. And cleared. Palmer will retreat and grab it. Up to Delray. Delray on sides. Has it knocked away there. Steps in right there to grab it though. Gets it to Delray behind the net. Delray, shot on net, has it poked away. Palmer's going to save it though. Palmer one-timer. Rebound. Saudi had the chance. Wasn't able to regroup though.
Oh, Delray able to smack that though. Her vision is insane. Just hitting that puck down. Ooh.
Saudi right at Brewing. Saved.
Well,
3:38 mark here in period number 3.
Good to see Saudi trying to get a shot on net there. I think she needs to. I think she's been second guessing herself a little bit, but definitely implementing the puck to her teammates and getting those opportunities. Let's put the puck on net.
There's a Wildcat in the box. There's 30 seconds left on a power play for the Chippewas. Can they go 2 for 2 tonight? I didn't see the ref make a call there.
I didn't either.
Saved by Brewing. That's why that wasn't an icing down there. That's why Palmer had to go to the length of the ice to retrieve that puck.
Yeah.
Because it was a clear.
Yeah, the ref just didn't make that clear with that penalty. But she's sitting next to someone with a scary mask in the box, which is creeping me out. But
Halloween. Halloween is on Monday.
Halloween on the clock.
Whitus gets it to Palmer. Palmer one-timer. Oh, just wide. Burnett with it. Penalty is killed off. Palmer another one-timer, just wide once again.
Palmer wanting a goal right here, getting these opportunities, shooting it from the outside of the crease here. Known to be a great facilitator. Here's Caitlin Williams using her skills, just crossing up the Wildcats here.
Nixon on the puck though.
It's triple teams.
There's Williams. Ooh, chance for Barnett wasn't able to capitalize there. Williams will try to get the puck. She's able to. That's wide right there with it though.
Williams had a great pass in the crease. A no-look shot.
Wegleitner stolen. Dumped into the zone by Barnett, who's going to go off of the change. Saudi comes back on with Whitus. Saudi not able to get there in time. Bolzen's going to try and attack on Abraham. Abraham goes to her left and makes the glove save.
On the offensive side there, Williams was just controlling it behind the net, and just her vision just going side to side and just kind of doing a no-look pass in the crease, and Saudi being aggressive, trying to go for that puck.
Nixon who wins the faceoff. Castellini has it stolen. There's Abraham trying to clear it.
Great clear so far here.
There's Saudi. Saudi goes right point, cross ice, and there's Williams trying to complete it, wasn't able to. Little slam on the stick. Anderson with it going the other way. Anderson's going to have a shot saved by Abraham, who just sticks her stick out there. Lets it go to the board. There's Saudi. Over to Nixon. Nixon trying to look for a hat trick, gets it up. Anderson's going to try and get outside. She's able to. Hestered. There's Abraham who clears it. Johnston, though. Anderson pushes Castellini off the puck. The loose puck, who's going to get there? That was Lagus who gets there. Shot blocked. 14:40 left in the game. Castellini. Saudi's not able to get to it or clear it. Nixon's going to have a one-on-one. Nixon, can she complete? Nixon circles just off the crossbar. Gets her own shot though, as it's stolen right to Lagus. Lagus is going to go the length of the ice. Lagus circles. Has the puck stolen by Barnett. Barnett to Palmer, back to Barnett. Free puck. Won by Lagus. Shot on net, just wide. Abraham doesn't know where it is. It's stuck in the netting. There's going to be a whistle.
Fans, be sure to tune in to CCHN tomorrow for women's hockey. The team rematches the Wildcats from the Berry Event Center, home of the NCAA Division I team. I'll be doing the play-by-play alongside Derek Steele. Coverage for that game starts at 12:30, and it will be right here on CCHN, your home of Chippewa hockey.
Puck will go outside the offensive zone for the Wildcats. One though. Walton loses it, has to regroup in the corner. Has a teammate go in to help. See who comes out with it. I cannot tell who came out with it. It looked like the Wildcats did. They're the ones with the puck right now. Palmer goes in the corner, tries to get it. fights for it, gets it out. There's Williams. Williams has Barnett streaking. Williams, Barnett just wide.
What a touch pass by Williams. Oh my goodness. Just goes wide towards Barnett.
And then one from the Red Wings game, they are tied 1-1. Raymond scored. Lucas Raymond scored to tie the game up at 1 for the Red Wings.
There you go, Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond. They'll definitely love him after that goal.
Barnett Williams just wasn't able to handle it.
Del Rey, what a pass to Williams.
Del Rey has the vision. She has the confidence in her line, too.
Oh, that's amazing.
There's a shot on net. Barnett with the goal. 5-1 in favor of the Chippewas.
Wow, that ricocheted off a Wildcat stick, and that just like popped right into Barnett's lap, and she just saw that opportunity and she took it. She took it and made it 5-1 here. I believe that's her second goal of the season, Derek, and you know, she's definitely been moving positions, being forward tonight, being a tall, lengthy forward, and you know, she didn't seem as excited after that goal, but
I don't think she's that excited about playing forward. She will do it for her team, though.
yeah, she'll do anything for her team. That's what real captains do, real leaders.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
That's what you want to see from your captain, doing anything for the team.
There's Whitus.
But we don't know that. Maybe she likes being forward.
Hubert tries to get it, not able to. Gets it to a teammate, though. There's Nixon. Nixon's going to try and run with it. Gets tripped by, that was Colson. Gets up there with it. Knocks it off a Wildcats player from the left point. Johnston's going to have it 2-on-1 in favor of the Wildcats. Johnston shot on net right at Abraham's glove. But she'll hold on for the whistle.
I love that sequence with Nixon there in the corner on the defensive end for the Wildcats. She had the puck and she tripped, but the puck came right back to her, and then she just ran into a triple team, but was staying aggressive and wanting to put that puck in net.
8:22 mark here in period number 3. Chippewas up 5-1. Game 1 of this 2-game series. We'll be back at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon with game 2. As Del Rey's going to try and knock it down. She's going to run the lane for the ice to get it. Circles the net once again. Tries to get it to Leotino. Isn't able to. There's a glove on the ice. I can't tell whose glove it is. That's Del Rey's glove down right now. She's playing with one glove.
What a beast. Playing with one glove, continuing to play.
Walton has it knocked away right behind Abraham. Gets it up to Del Rey. Del Rey, trip, no call though. Is there going to be a penalty coming? As there will be.
Finally, I mean, a delayed penalty. What is that? What is that?
They're calling an unsportsmanlike on who? That's on Del Rey. They're calling an unsportsmanlike on Kylie Del Rey.
That can't be true unless she said something. That cannot be true. She loses her glove, she goes on the other end, and she gets smacked, and it's a penalty on Del Rey.
How?
Folks, I know you can't see this, but she was on the other end, and she lost her glove, and she just gets smacked, and it's unsportsmanlike on her. It doesn't make any sense.
Nonetheless, it will be a power play for the Wildcats. See if the fortune stays with them, or are the Chippewas going to be able to kill it off. Williams. Shot on net, saved by Brewing, as she's going to hold on to that. That shot was from Saudi.
1:46 left.
I'd love to see a short-handed goal here, though.
I would love to.
You know the old saying, ball don't lie here, it'd be puck don't lie here.
Puck don't lie, yeah. Continue that momentum, keeping it on the Chippewa side here.
That would kill all momentum from the Wildcats if that happens. Nonetheless, it will be McFall who goes behind the net to grab it, gets it off to Cunningham. Cunningham will run with it. Up ahead to Ligas. Ligas bullied into the corner. She falls down. That's Wilson who's going to grab it. Right back out though to Cunningham. Right to Saudi. Saudi's going to run the lane for the ice. Can she fit one in the back of the net? Saudi shot on that right at Brewing.
Similar situation, Williams loses her stick and she continued to play sticking on defense.
Was that Williams' stick? I don't think it was Williams.
No, it was.
She had a stick in her hand.
No, but she lost it on this side.
Okay.
And she just played without her stick, just sticking with it on defense, and until she had her teammates gave her stick back on the bench.
Dixon. Shot on that, saved by Brewing. Barnett wasn't able to get there for the rebound. That's going to go to the Wildcats. Barnett tries to knock it away. Able to save it in the corner was Anderson. That's Polzin running with it. Polzin across ice. Abraham wasn't able to knock it down. Johnston with it in the corner. Johnston trying to find someone that's not able to. Nixon will have it. Nixon will clear it. Tries to run after it. Is not able to. 38 seconds left on the Delray penalty. Wilton will grab it in the corner of her defensive zone. Up ahead to Polzin. Polzin will get it to Cunningham. Cunningham up ahead to Johnston. Johnston whiffs. Cunningham with it though. Has to get on sides. They're able to. Shot on net. Ricochets off of Abraham to her right. 16 seconds left on the Delray penalty. Once again cleared by the Chippewas. Warning will go to clear in the corner. That's where McCall will grab it. McCall on the net. Trying to find someone. Able to get it to Wegleitner. Wegleitner up ahead. Delray out. Delray trying to cause havoc. Isn't able to. Johnston. Wegleitner will chase it down. Is not able to get it. Saved in zone though. That was Poulsen who saves it in the zone. Shot on that off of Abraham. Rebound. There's a shot. Johnston is not able to capitalize. As Abraham will finally pounce on it. 8:25 remaining in the period.
Yeah, one thing I want to mention, Derek, is, you know, the captains mentioned this earlier this week. What to attest to this defense. Obviously, you have Abraham, a #1 goalie around here, and in the conference. But for the forecheck, they're not giving the opposing team any space at all. Just once they're trying to get an offensive set going, they're closing in really fast and helping Abraham out, making her job a lot easier.
Shots 37-32 in favor of the Chippewas. Make that 30. As that one is in the back of the net. I cannot tell who scored that. Refs might whistle it off. I believe that was 17 Ligas who scores.
Might have been #2, actually.
It was 2. It was Lindsey Walton who makes this a 5-2 game.
So that puck was staying in the crease on Abraham's end, and it was a lucky bounce to Lychek #2, and she found that opportunity to make it a 5-2 game with 8 minutes to go.
You know, a little tip to find out who scored a net or a goal, it's always going to be when they come down the bench, it's always going to be the first one who comes down the bench for high fives that scores the goal. So way to see, that's how I was able to tell that it was Walton who scored the goal there.
Yeah.
Just a little trick there for you.
Good call. Good call.
There's Anderson with it. Wildcats trying to stage a comeback. Anderson's going to shoot it wide. I think she might have tried to find Ligas with it. Not able to. Saudi's going to chase it down from the left point. Up ahead to Hubert. So strong for Hubert. Tries to get it back. Isn't able to move up right for the puck. Saudi's going to come over for the loose puck. Stop and go. Double. Hubert can't turn around to shoot it. That's Polzin with the steal. Polzin's going to go coast to coast. Has it stolen. There's Hubert to complete the steal. Gives it right back to Cunningham. Stolen by Leotino.
Wojta staying composed on defense, not letting that puck go past her. She would look locked in right there.
Ligas with it. Tries to go to her right, able to into the corner. Saved by Abraham as there's the whistle.
That technique by Wojtas. She's just, as she's backing up, moving her feet right to left, eyes just focusing on the hips on the Wildcats, and eyes locked in on that puck, and just
5-2 game here, 6:38 left remaining. Johnson with the shot, saved by Abraham. That's Whitish with the rebound. Tries to clear, it's not able to. In front of the net, there's Whitish. Tries to clear it again. As pulls in to keep it onside. Abraham doing the best she can in net. It's only given up 2 goals tonight. The most she's given up in a start this year is 2 goals, which is tonight, as there's a save by Abraham. It's a tidbit for you. Abraham only gave up 2 goals in her first 2 starts. There's 1 to MSU and 1 to Bowling Green.
Yep, and you know that's probably a off series or off day for her, because she's been really good and not giving up a lot of goals, as she was awesome last year. And
I wouldn't say that it's been an off. She's made really good saves.
She has.
It's just been a couple of lucky bounces that went the Wildcats' way that found their way into the back of the net.
Yeah, I was kind of be kidding on that. No, she's doing amazing. I'm just saying she probably has the mindset of not giving up any goals, as every competitor should have.
Palmer gets it over to Saudi. Saudi tries to find Barnett's, not able to. Sorry, she's trying to find Del Rey. Palmer, though, tries to find Saudi. There it is to Saudi. Onside. Over to Del Rey. Del Rey is going to take a shot. Strip. Saved by Brewing. As there's going to be a whistle and stoppage in play. Face-off is going to her right, I believe. Nope, it's going to her left.
Good whistle there. I mean, we have probably a total of 4 whistles and penalties combined in this game, so that's why it's making this game go by so fast. And with the last 5 minutes, let's see what the Chippewas can do against the Wildcats.
Del Rey in the corner is going to run it down. Able to cross ice to Skilney. Skilney's going to take a shot. Smog goes high. There's Del Rey to try to knock it down, and Nixon neither is able to get it. As that's going to go back to the Wildcats. Reminder, stay tuned after this one for the Optimex post-game show, where we'll break down scoring from the 3rd period, have our 3 stars of the game, update from Light the Lamp, and much more. This is a post-game show presented by Optimex Sports.
Yep, excited for that. If you guys are looking for game reports, stats, schedules, and more, take a trip to CMUWomen'sHockey.com. There you can find those and much more, including player information, recruiting information, apparel, and more. That's CMUWomen'sHockey.com. CMU Women's Hockey.
Okay, we know Matt can spell CMU Women's Hockey now. You forgot the apostrophe, though.
I forgot the apostrophe. That was a mouthful. Jeez.
We have fun here on the broadcast, ladies and gents. Johnston, all alone. Johnson shot on net, ricochets off at Abraham. Castille's going to keep that from Abraham, who just wanted to bounce on it to stop the clock. 38 shots each, 4:34 left in the game. Wildcats have been able to get their share of shots off on Abraham tonight. She's averaging only about 25 a game. She's at 38 tonight.
Yeah, and that's been huge. Last year, she would get about 70 shots on her a game. But now, like you said, I think it's now 40 shots in this game. And that's due to the floor check, being aggressive, and helping her out.
Castillny. That puck goes through Wildcat. There's Slade. That's McFall to regroup and get it back in the defensive zone. McFall's going to go ice to ice. There is the Walton as my stuff just fell. Walton in the corner. That one's going to be taken by the Chips. There's Nixon. Nixon, breakaway, shot, saved by Bruni. Nixon wanted the hat trick there.
Nixon was definitely going for the hat trick there, and I'm glad we have a great fan next to us, able to help Derek out. He lost his papers, and this great fan took her time to pick it up and make Derek have a great big smile on his face, which we all need.
Gives me some hope with humanity. Williams knocked off the puck though. You know it's good when you can make yourself laugh.
Always great to make people laugh. Positive is better than negativity. Positivity is better than negativity.
Before Tips trying to knock it down, neither is able to. It was Saudi and Leontino who tried to knock it down. It's gonna go to Ligas in the corner. Actually, he beat her to the puck. 3 minutes left in the game. Saudi. Homer gives it up wide, Lechner, wide of the net. Wilson. Leontino. 2:37 left in the game. Up at the Wegleicher. Stolen though. Williams will try and run it down. It's not able to. That's Walton who beat her to the puck. Keeps it on sides. Leontino almost trips, able to save herself though. Leontino trying to get it out over to Saudi. Up ahead to Williams. Williams on the forecheck. Chip's got numbers. Williams knocked away from Nixon. Williams with it in front of the net. It's going to circle, stop and go. Tries to get it to Del Rey. Instead gets it to Nixon. Nixon blocked. Walton's going to come out of the scrum with the puck.
Williams always knows how to make the right pass. As she does, but Nixon unable to convert.
Del Rey's going to knock it out. Gets it up to Williams. Williams over to Nixon. Nixon to Del Rey. Knocked away though. Nice play there by Anderson. Knocked that away from Del Rey. Johnston going the other way. Johnston. Shot on that save. That was Ligas with the shot on that. Abraham with the save. 1:23 left in the game. Reminder to stay tuned for the Optimex postgame show. Break down the third quarter scoring plus much more. Del Rey gets to the puck. Trying to get a shot on that. It's not able to. Nixon knocked down.
Del Rey trying to go for the backhand, trying to get that hat trick.
Del Rey already had one hat trick against Bowling Green this year. You know she'd love to make it 2 or 3 games.
Still staying aggressive.
That shot was from Palmer, saved by Grunenfeld.
Still staying aggressive with 50 seconds to go and you're up by 3. So it's great to see the energy staying there. And while Northern Michigan had the puck there, you can hear the coach being very vocal about saying, "Oh, she's open, she's open." So CMU being very good on the forecheck, being aggressive on defense.
Hubert lost the faceoff. That was Wegleicher who won.
Making them work.
Barnett knocked off the puck. She's tripped, no call. Hubert has it stolen. Hubert somehow gets it back. Tries to get it to Wilson. Palmer will come in to grab the puck. Palmer has options. Gets it to Barnett in the corner. Over to Wilson. Now it's to Barnett. No, that's actually Haney who had the puck. Barnett's chasing it down. That's up ahead to Walton. 15 seconds left. Haney trying to save it. As this one's going to come out a CMU victory. 5 seconds left. 1 second. As it's official. Chippewas win this one 5-2. You want to know something, Matt?
What's up?
They have officially beaten their win total from last year. They are 5-0 on the season.
Woo! That's something to celebrate. That's something to be excited about. They're excited. They're having fun. They are all smiles. All coming together on the other side around Abraham as NMU goes to the mid-court as these two teams are going to show respect and shake hands.
Stay tuned for the Optimex postgame show. We'll have that right after this. And we're back from Lakeview Ice Arena in Marquette, Michigan, with the Optimex post-game score. Going through scoring in the third period, it started with a Anderson penalty, 2-minute penalty killed off. Del Rey had an unsportsmanlike penalty at the 9:09 mark. That one was killed off successfully. Scoring in the period, Burnett off a rebound made it a 5-1 game. That was Browning she beat to make it a 5-1 game. Walton made it 5-2 off a rebound. There was some commotion in front of the net. Abraham kind of got lost in traffic, was able to make it a 5-2 game when Walton was able to find the back of the net. Matt, what did we see so well from the Chippewas here tonight?
Yeah, obviously started out slow first period, for both sides, and in the second period, Chippewas found their stride on offense, moving the ball, getting in their offensive sets, and having these young players just taking opportunities on these goals. Nixon with 2 goals, with 3 on the year, and Del Rey just doing her thing. She's going to be consistent. I might have to pick her for Light the Lamp because I'm falling behind right now, so I might have to pick her again. But Shoddy with an assist to Del Rey on her second goal. Gostilny, Palmer doing a great job passing. That's leading to these to the 5 goals here. And Abraham doing a great job, but those 2 goals were in the crease and off of rebounds. So great overall game once again, and it's very exciting to watch. And definitely that line with Del Rey and Saudi and Nixon is elite, and it's going to be exciting to see for tomorrow's game and the rest of the season.
One of the big things to watch for the Chippewas is Noelle Simbro went down in the third period. She went into the goal. Her body went into the goal. She looked to be shaken up. Hopefully that's not too bad for the Chippewas. We haven't gotten an official word on what her injury is yet. We don't know if she'll be able to play tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be back and ready to go tomorrow. Some other things to watch out for. Tegan Perry is still out. As we said, she has some nagging injuries that kept her from making this trip. Bree Murmaluk is away from the team due to personal reasons. They hope to have her back sometime this season. We haven't been given an official timetable for her yet. But looking at the players to watch for the game, Abraham made 37 saves on 39 shots tonight. She looked really solid, like I mentioned in the third period. The 2 goals that the Wildcats were able to get on her were just kind of like lucky bounces. They were both rebound shots that she just kind of got lost in traffic. She had a really solid outing again tonight. Palmer, big goose eggs on the board for her tonight. But she, like you said, it was surpassing. It's the vision for her that makes her special. That's one of the reasons she's an alternate captain. And then for the Wildcats, the only player we had to watch is Weg Leitner. She had a couple of shots. She wasn't able to capitalize on anything. Kind of was able to neutralize her was the Chippewas defense tonight. How did we do in the keys to the game, though?
Yeah, keys to the game when you're one-on-one battles. I think we did pretty well on that. A lot of times we were one-on-one, and we were able to get opportunities, and that's what you can ask for. So, and it led to 5 goals tonight. So we did that, check. Stay active in all phases of the game. We definitely did that. Defense, they've been good all season, but like this game, I just saw in the floor check, they were just closing in space during the floor check with the Wildcats. They're not letting them get into their offensive sets, and the coach was just communicating to them saying, she's open, so that they were not on point on offense. Give credit to the defense for CMU just making that happen, making it hard on the offense for the Wildcats, and then capitalize on Wildcat mistakes. You know, Wildcats cannot get anything going. They did solid defensively, but they were a little slow throughout the second period and third period, and CMU was able to capitalize on the goals in the third period and second period.
3 stars of the game. We're going to start out with the 3rd star. It's going to go to the captain, Mac Burnett. She had 1 goal on the night today. Star number 2. It's pretty simple. It's a toss-up who we wanted to give 2nd and 1st star to. We're going to go this route, though. We're going to give 2nd star to Kylie Del Rey. She had 2 goals. Had a couple of chances for a 3rd goal. Wasn't able to capitalize, though. 1st star of the game goes to Gabriella Nixon. 2 goals on the season. We're thinking that this might start being the coming out party for her. We might start seeing her more aggressive on the forecheck, starting to capitalize on those opportunities.
Yeah, congrats, Gabby. It was a great game for you. You were very aggressive. And, you know, as I talked to Saudi and Del Rey this week. They were praising you, and that you're doing really well in the defense, just kicking it out of the zone. And tonight you showed that you can prove yourself on offense too, and be a part of this legit, deadly line between three of you guys. So congrats and have a night, Nixon.
Light the lamp. We're gonna go with my pick first. I picked first overall I picked second overall Zoe Saudi. She had an assist, so that's gonna give me 14 points on the season. You picked Noelle Simbro.
Yes, I picked Noelle Simbro. I mean, she had an opportunity to have a goal last game, but it was taken away because due to time, right? And I had a feeling she was gonna come out and show herself tonight, and contribute in a big way, and she did on the defensive side, but didn't contribute to any points. I don't take it personally. It's okay. We got a team win. That's the most important thing. So, but I do need to catch up on you, Derek, and I think Del Rey's the superhero of this team, and I think I might choose her when I get the opportunity.
It could be worse. It could be like Matt and Reagan, Devin and Reagan. Reagan, by the way, if you're still listening to this, you owe Devin that steak dinner.
Oh, man.
I know I'm getting beat up for that, saying that one this week. But Reagan, you got to pay off that steak dinner soon. It looks like you might be owing me a steak dinner here as we get later into the season. I'm up unofficially right now, 14-6. We'll have the official count after the conclusion of this weekend series for Adrian next weekend.
Hi, boys, if you're listening.
Before we get off air, I want to give a big thank you to the Northern Michigan coaches and arena staff for letting us do this game today. They were very accommodating for us. They gave us some extension cords. They were very accommodating for us. They had a great area for us to set up our equipment. I want to give a big thank you to Mac TV for allowing us to use their equipment, the camera, the tripod, the cords, all that good stuff. And I want to give a big thank you
Big thank you to MHTV for the audio equipment. We couldn't do it without you guys. It's a lot of stuff, and it's what's making our broadcast top notch this year. So huge thank you, huge thank you, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Before we get off air, I want to give a big shout out to Mario Caballero, the senior advisor of MHTV. He really saved our behinds this week, giving us all this audio equipment that hopefully we'll be able to figure out tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have that figured out tomorrow. Reminder, the next game is going to be tomorrow from Barry Event Center. 1 o'clock pup drop. We'll be live on air at about 12:30, 12:35 with the pregame show. And yeah, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I'm excited to call the play-by-play tomorrow alongside of my best partner, Derek Steele, and we'll try to get win number 6 here. And it's exciting to see these girls play. They're having fun, and when teams get really good and undefeated, sometimes they let it get to their head, especially with that long road trip, 5 hours, and all this going on. So credit to them. It's very fun to watch them, and excited to broadcast and talk with you guys tomorrow.
The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the American Collegiate Hockey Association, MAC TV, and the CMU Club Hockey Network. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the ACHA, CCHN, and MAC TV. The final score of today's game is Chippewas 5, Wildcats 2. Make sure to tune in tomorrow afternoon when the Chippewas and Wildcats will rematch for Game 2 of the series. Until then, for our entire broadcast team and my partner Matt Ryder, I'm Derek Steele. So long, everybody.